Hey guys, this is Rich from Rich's Fitness. Hey, I know I'm filming in my car. This is kind of weird, but I had this so fresh in my mind that I wanted to talk about this because I've been seeing this a lot lately. So I'm going to talk about real quick, like how you deal with getting off track, or if you have a set target for, let's say you have your pound, your target is to lose a pound or two a week, right? And now you're falling off target. So now the opposite happens. So instead of losing that pound or two a week, I've been seeing this a lot, especially as I've been, reaching out to people and all that. I've noticed that like people will get set back, but this also plays a big part in our mentality and our psychology, and then it can throw us more off track. So I just kind of want to discuss this and like how you can deal with this mindset. So let's say that you have your set target, right? So you have weight loss goals, and you have your set target for you want to lose a pound or two a week, right? So instead, the reverse happens. So now the week is at its end, and you gain a pound or you gain 2 pounds or maybe even more. So the biggest thing on this is to, number one, always celebrate your wins, whether they're small or big. It does not matter. So you always want to do that. First off, you want to say, you know what? So what good way to look at it is like this. So if you gain a pound or two in that week and you don't hit your target, you want to stop the negativity. So you always celebrate your small wins, your big wins. Be like, yeah, you know what? I did gain a pound or two this week, but you know what? My overall, I've lost 20 pounds. Like that's pretty amazing. Or I've lost 5 pounds, because those are still big wins. And if you've only lost 2 pounds, but then you gain 2 pounds, well, it's still a small win for you because you're still learning the process. So you're still learning everything, and that's technically a maintain. So it's not that bad. So the other thing is, I've noticed too, and this has happened to myself so many times that you'll build it up in your head, and what happens is a negativity cycle starts going. So you'll start thinking about a lot of stuff. You'll be like, you'll say, like, you could beat yourself up in your mind. You could say like things along the way of, man, I can't believe that I'm so far off track. And this usually happens too. Like you could think that you're completely on track, and then you step on that scale and you see the weight has increased. Number one, remember too, it could be muscle. If you're in a high resistance training program, it could definitely be muscle. So you want to make sure that you're checking your weight. So you can do that by taping yourself and seeing how you're doing there. And if your pants that were tight before and now they're loose, most likely you have a very big win because now you're losing off of your waist instead. So at that point, it shouldn't even matter what's on the scale to you because that's a huge win. If you have pants that are fitting better, that is awesome. You are good to go. You shouldn't have any complaints at that point. So the negativity is definitely could set in whenever you step on that scale. And that's one thing you got to look at. You're saying, okay, I gained weight, but where and how did that happen? So you can learn from it too. But the biggest thing is to stop that negativity cycle that's going on in the mind. Because if you continue on with that, what it's going to do is it's going to keep on creating the spiral, kind of like that snowball effect where you pick up one negative thought and then it hits another negative thought and then you just keep on going down. And I'm definitely guilty of this is something I have to work on. And that's kind of like part of emotional intelligence. Like you think about it and you're like, oh, okay, I realize I'm having this negative thought, let me start thinking about something more positive, or let me switch it. So, and another thing that you could do too is, if you're having those negative thoughts, you're like, oh man, I can't believe I gained instead of losing this week, and I shouldn't eat that cake. I knew I shouldn't have. I'm so silly. Like I'm such a silly person. And you might even do some worse name calling, but don't try. What you want to do is you want to switch it over. You really do, like right away, as fast as you can. You know. And I think that's really the big thing for this. Like you don't want to beat yourself up because you're still learning. And even for me, even for a weight loss coach, I still get weeks where I will gain a pound. I will gain 2 pounds in a week. That's just the nature of the beast. That's how it goes. But the biggest thing is learning how to deal with that in the mind. That way you can stay on course. That way you can stay on track. The old saying, so remember this, the old saying, like falling off the horse. You're always going to fall off the horse, no matter what. I don't care what journey it is. It could be a business journey. It could be a weight loss journey. It could be a fitness nutrition. It could be wellness. It could be meditation, whatever it is. You will always fall off the horse no matter what. No matter what. The thing is stepping back up, dusting yourself off, and getting right back on it, because that gets you right back on track. So remember, just stopping that negative mindset and looking at your small and big wins in the past, that will also help. And just remembering that that's why they call this a journey. It's called a journey because you're learning along the ways. That's what you're doing. Hey guys, I hope you guys appreciated this this tip for and techniques for dealing with any kind of setbacks, weight loss setbacks, and goals that you're trying to meet. So if you guys love this content, please DM me and reach out to me if you want to learn more. Thanks. And this is Rich from Rich's Fitness. Thanks guys.